Mai Tais. We have just eaten half a rotisserie chicken from Costco and some pizza. And spent an hour again putting stuff away from Costco, which always takes forever when you're trying to make room for stuff. Like, how do you... In the suburbs, for example, you have pantries. This is the pantry. You've got to make room for a double box of cereal, unless you want to try to find room in your closet next to your bicycles, or way up there where you got to get the construction ladder out to get it back down or something. You don't want to do that at 8 o'clock in the morning, you know. Try to get your cereal down from up there. So we've had a long night. It's 10:15. We got the sander back to... We left the house at... We left the door here at 3:50. And Steve and Jose had the sander down by 4 o'clock. Then the car had to get pulled out of its parking space, the sander had to get loaded, and we were at the store probably at 4:10. We waited a little bit and we were probably out of the store by about 4:25. Then we dropped Jose back off at the corner on the way back out to Costco. We were at Costco at 5 o'clock, which for people that don't realize what the traffic can be like around here, it's outright impressive. And somebody was watching over us the whole way, because otherwise that would have never happened. That would, from the moment we left 56th Street, we were at Costco and we turned around over at Home Depot and dropped the machine off and got a credit on the sand, everything. It was just amazing what happened. I don't even know what happened during that hour, but a lot of things did. So now we're done. So now Jose's going to be varnishing his floors at some other convenient time. And I'm going to have a bath, and I'm going to finish scanning my shit, and have a nice sleep. And we're going to eat churros too. See, the churros from Costco are hiding in here. See. And Jose is from the Hispanic world, so he knows how to do churros. So we're doing them right. Enough. Aloha. Goodbye.
So, how did we get sidetracked on the way to doing the floors?
We noticed we were going to take the curtains down because they had dust on them. And then the rolling curtain here wasn't working. He told me that before. And next thing you know, I pulled that in and it came down, and I realized how dirty the windows were. And he hadn't dared to wash them for 15 years for fear of them falling out. Because when you're alone doing these windows, it's kind of tricky. So, hadn't been done. So I just created a piece of art on the window. Right here. I did a spot art.
Nice.
See, the light comes through nicely.
What do you think, Jose? Kind of
Jose,
hand painting.
What do you think of this artistic?
Oh my.
So we're washing windows for the first time in 15 years because I think Jose deserves to have a good view. After all, we're paying rent for this damn view. So look how it's coming into view.
Wow. Hey, there's a building across the street. Wow.
Yeah, see. Plus it's easier to varnish floors when you have natural daylight coming in, so that's all good. Plus daylight helps you get vitamin D into your body. All kinds of good stuff. So good. So now we have one window complete. There was a new screen here which wasn't perfect, but the streaks are on the inside so they can be fixed with Windex. Because this is New York, once you put the AC back in, you screw it into the window and then you can't get to the outside. So in order to wash a simple window, you have to take the AC out of the window and all that business. So again, and if you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to stand out there trying to wash your window, you know, that's the street. So if this were me, I'd be in a climbing harness hanging on outside on something that doesn't fall off. And the fire escape itself is over 100 years old probably, so you don't really know. I've seen the TV cable guy standing on it, but I don't know if I would do it myself. So, except in case of fire, I guess then you'd find out. But anyway,
Let's look at the other one in comparison here. Huh?
yeah, so look out, so we can see the Time Warner building at Columbus Circle here now. For the first time in Jose's existence, you can now see that. The park across the street. And here's the other window. That hasn't been done yet, so there's a bit of a difference. If you go back to the door, you can really see what happens when you wash a window. And you can see the floor here is nice and bright, so it's actually looking much, much brighter in here than it used to. Because the floor used to be, as we know about, that color. Because of just lack of varnish and dirt stuffed in there. And just, you can't wash a floor that doesn't have varnish, because then it just keeps on packing the dirt into the grooves. So now we have a floor that's about 10 steps lighter than it was. And now we have light coming in, so it'll be easier to varnish when you can see what you're doing with natural daylight. So it's amazing what little things, little difference, little things can do. But we'll get on with the next window and show you when we're all done. So now we've got views again. And we'll say, what do you think about your new windows here?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know what to say because the way they looked before and after you click it now, I could get a good view.
Yeah, you can see it all.
And
You can see the light of day again. Yeah.
now I could see what's that building on
The Time Warner building.
the Time Warner
Yeah.
building.
You can even see the Empire State Building.
Oh no,
Huh?
I always see the Empire
Yeah.
State, yeah.
Yeah. We can't see it as much as we used to, but it's up there.
The only thing you see is the top.
Yeah. Yeah, now it is. But you have a nice roof garden, you can imagine sitting up on that roof garden over there. I do that a lot. Well,
See, I could see all that, but I never paid, like I said, what should I with these windows?
and now look at the bright floors. And then turn the lights off and see how much light we have without turning the lights on. See, it's still bright in here.
Yeah.
Because the floors are lights, and then when the light shines on the floor, it's all like brighter. It's a whole new place. Isn't that amazing? What a little light can do. On a rainy day.
On the rainy
On a
day,
rainy
right?
day. We have no sun. This is the eastern side. We have no sun today. Yeah, so on a good sunny eastern sunshine day, it's going to be like paradise in here. So we're finished. Put this away. And
Oh my
go
God.
across the hall and do some laundry. And we're still finding dust from this dust mask. The orbital sand worked out nicely, but we just didn't get the skirt that's supposed to go with it that Home Depot seemed to omit from the package. So we got the dust that wasn't supposed to be gotten. So about how many pounds of it? 10 pounds of dust? 10 pounds of surface on the floor. So. But the result is quite nice. We have a nice surface to work with now. And that's Jose's job. So we're going to go back and do laundry and get flu shot. And Jose is going to clean his floor. Good luck, man. You got work ahead of you. Have fun. So we just came across with some mineral spirits to clean the sponge, and Jose just finished varnishing the first coat on his new floor. So it's looking pretty good. If you compare with the floor in the other room, it's coming out about the same. About the same color. And that floor has not been sanded. That floor was just recoated to save it, basically. But this one really needed a job badly, so. They say 2 coats, so we're thinking maybe tomorrow it'll be over, but it'll be great. But it certainly comes out nice and golden when you get that varnish on there. Good old Minwax, and you can see the difference right here. So. The weekend that's worth something, huh? I'm scanning across the hall. It's fun.